right, beautiful people. We're back again in the Chuemi, and to become sportsons like we always do, we have a love doctor in the Chuemi. And it's going to be an amazing conversation because on the 12th of August, he was here, he did his thing, the fans loved him to bits. But yes, here. And today we had to sit him down, have a conversation with him, a deeper one, you know, and a quick one as well, and just have fun with it. I have here the love doctor himself, Kwabena Kwabena from Ghana. How you doing, boy?
It's that title. How did I attain this title?
When it comes to title attainment, most of the time it's about how you move.
Okay.
It's with the message you put out there.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
So people would like, nah, this guy is a wise guy. This guy, when it comes to love.
I'll talk about love, of course.
Do you understand? So if all the time we are getting stuff that makes us feel like, this guy, when it comes to the love aspect, he's number one, top tier.
Well explained.
Solid. So how are you doing, bro?
I'm very well, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I mean, welcome to Italy once again.
Grazie.
No, he's good. I mean, how was your trip in here?
It was very good. I'd say kudos to the team, the organizers. I mean, I'm really impressed with them, especially with what they've started here, bringing the Ghanaian community together almost every summer on a park to have fun, interact, and then again to meet new people, and then again to spread our culture. I mean, well across the whole of Italy, as far as Italian. I mean, the Italians are concerned. So I want to say a big congratulations to the organizers and a big thank you to them as well.
Solid. Yeah. So Ghana Beyond, that is for you then. Yeah. All right. So welcome onto Four Corners Podcast.
Thank you.
On the show, normally we read people's stories, and we got 2 stories when it comes to love. And, you know, we're going to use that for you to just get used to the environment. Then we dive into today's conversation. So I'll just read a couple of them. That's just 2. This one says, so I met this guy in my second year in university. We are both in the same hostel. We became friends, but not really that close. We became very close when I broke up with my boyfriend, and he was equally in a toxic relationship. So he equally broke up with his girlfriend. Fast forward, we started getting intimate and doing everything together. We are basically doing everything like a couple, but he says he is not ready to date me, even though I have confessed how I feel about him. What I am really confused about is that he is still in contact with his ex, but says they are just friends now. The girl still comes to visit, and he always hides it from me. He is also very protective of his phone, even though he knows my phone password and everything. I love him very much, but I think he is just playing with me. But I don't have the heart to walk away. Please, what should I do?
Right. It's complicated, but very simple. You see, love, when it comes to love, when you say you love somebody, should they do the things that make them happy? Or should they do the things that make you happy? That's the question. So in the first place, when you're saying you love somebody with all your heart, what is the interpretation of that love? Is it that the person should do the things that make you happy, and that's the only reason why you love them? Or should they do things that make them happy and make them feel good, and that's the reason why you love them, and you're going to love them anyway? So ask yourself that question before you say you love somebody.
Wow. I think that's a very deep and encrypted answer.
Good. So that's a non-concorda.
Right.
The second point is, you knew about his previous relationship.
Right.
And you know the situation, the person, the complainant right now.
Yes.
The person narrating all this and seeing it as a problem. I don't think it is a problem because from day one, you knew this person was in the picture. There was an issue, they broke up. All right, you don't know the details and you can't know the details of the issue because for me, I think that if you go out with anybody and there is a breakup, the next person coming into your life shouldn't have full details of what happened in the previous relationship.
Ooh.
That is not something great for your next relationship because I don't think you can give 100% account of what happened in the previous relationship. I don't think you can. So if you can do 100% of for the account of what happened in the previous relationship, don't do 50%.
Right.
Don't do 10%.
Okay.
Don't do 90%.
Okay.
It's dangerous because the remaining 10% will come back to haunt you one day.
Ooh. That's deep. If you're not ready to take accountability of that past,
don't start it.
Don't start it. All right. Yeah. I hope our sender definitely learns something from it. Let's talk about the next one.
Yeah.
I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend. It's been 5 years and we laughed a lot together and we spent good times. But I think about breaking up with him kind of often. It's very weird. Sometimes I feel the need to break up. Sometimes I feel I can't live without him.
Yeah.
Some of you may think I'm a bad person, but I just want your help to understand why I am feeling like this. Yeah. Is it normal to have that kind of phase in a long-term relationship, or do I have a concern about my feelings about him?
Truthfully, the problem is not him. The problem is you. What the problem is, the fact that you haven't thought that you want to break up with him shows that you truly want to break up with him. But there is a reason why you're still hanging on. And could be that sweet part of the person you don't want to lose. You see, sometimes people be in situations where they really don't want to be in that situation, but there is a factor in the scenario that benefits them or that makes them feel good as an individual. So that factor is what that person doesn't want to lose. And that's the only reason why that person is still hanging on.
Right.
Now, when you take that factor away, then he or she will have a reason to break up now. So my advice to this person is you are hurting yourself too, because this is somebody you've been having thoughts of breaking up with. It means that there's a part of you that doesn't want to be with this person. But that little part that actually wants you to hang on is maybe the little benefits or whatever that makes you happy. So be bold and listen to your instincts. I don't think this relationship will go to the end. Eventually, it will come to an end.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I believe our senders definitely would have an answer from the love doctor. So we'll just dive into today's conversation.
That's right.
You said it all. Congratulations once again on your show on the 12th of August. Ghana Party in the Park on the 5th edition.
Yeah.
I was there myself. Amazing performance.
It was beautiful. I had a good time.
Amazing performance. Yeah. I've always heard, I haven't been to your concert or show before.
Right.
I've always heard Kwabena Kwabena when it comes to rocking the stage, top tier. And I'm so glad I had the chance to experience that. Now, let's talk about the atmosphere. I know what I felt, I know what I saw. But from your point of view as an artist, the people coming out there, talk to us about it. Create a picture for the people that were in there.
I started by congratulating the organizers.
Right.
And it's just beautiful to see our people come together and we celebrate our music, celebrate our culture, and show the rest of the world what we also have. So the ambience was great. I loved the sound especially.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, everything was just so on point. Yeah, and I'm gonna say that it's something I'd love to attend almost every summer.
Oh, Ghana
I would
beyond.
love to attend.
Ghana beyond.
So, exactly. Yeah, it's beautiful. My idea.
All right,
I had a good time. The ambience was great.
That's great. That's great. All right, let's dive a bit into Ghana music.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to have this conversation with a guru, I would say, or a pioneer in the industry, I believe, sir, when a foundation is laid, it's like building a house. When you lay a foundation, you know how you want that building to look like in the future. And it is based on how you want it to be. That is why you're laying that foundation.
That's right.
Now, there are ways to keep that foundation solid. And I believe, sir, Ghana music, when it comes to Highlife, was the foundation that has been laid. There are people in the music industry that are now keeping the foundation to be strong.
Right.
Nevertheless, so changing foreman, that foreman might decide to change something on that house because, when I went to Kumasi or when I went to Milan, I saw something on this person's house and I want to add it to this house. Or I saw this one, I want to add it to this house. Why am I saying this? I'm trying to create a scenario that Highlife music is something that is our own roots when it comes to the Ghanaian music culture.
Right.
Impinifonu laid it there.
Right.
You are one of the pioneers holding it down till now. Do you think that those out there doing the Afrobeats, jumping onto the Amapiano, they are kind of like moving away from the culture? Do you feel that way?
Okay. First and foremost, I'll say I would say I am an ambassador of Highlife music.
Solid.
I'm not one of the pioneers. The pioneers are the first generation.
Okay.
If I am correct, we are in the 7th generation of Highlife musicians.
Break that down for us.
All right. So the very first generations come from the likes of Ejako Nimo, Dr. KJC, right?
Yes.
The very first generation, E.T. Mensah, the Ramblers, band and all that, coming down to the second generation, which comes to the Yamoas, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Era as well. The third, coming to the Nanam Pedus, the Boba J, Adolfo.
Those are the ones I personally know.
Exactly. So that's the 70s coming down.
Right.
When we come to the 80s too, which is the 4th generation, which has the likes of Equity Brofo, that is Legend Lidodu, Jodako. Then when you come to the late 80s, which the Burger High Life started from the Daddy Lumbers, right down to the Ohineba Kisses, that's the 4th generation. Then you have the 5th generation, which is the likes of Dasebre Dramina, coming right down to the Slip Music days, Keishu Kwame,
right?
That's the 5th generation.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
And then the 6th generation started with the likes of Ofurian Ponsa. He's the leader of the 6th generation, which I belong to.
Okay,
you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So that constitutes Ofurian Ponsa, who leads the 6th generation, to KK Fosu, right down to myself,
Kwabena Kwabena,
to Kofi Nti, to that group.
Yes,
you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
And then our next generation, which is the 7th generation, is the likes of Kwame Eugene, Kidi, Kim Promise, Black Sheriff. All these guys form the new 7th generation of Highlife, like the roots of Highlife. You get what I'm saying? So, Kelvin Boy,
exactly.
Familiar,
Yes.
The 7th generation
yes.
of Highlife musicians. So, if you look at it critically, I don't see why we are not having the right conversation.
What should be?
When I say we are not having the right conversation, this is what I mean. We are shouting about the new wave, Afrobeat and Amapiano and the rest, instead of celebrating it.
Talk to us more about it.
We need to celebrate it because each of these rhythm falls within Highlife music. It's not far away from Highlife music. So it definitely tells us that our homegrown music and the new wave in the world has something beautiful intertwining. And that should make us be able to excel in terms of on the world stage.
Right.
If we are actually doing the right things.
Let's talk about doing the right things.
Now, we are already doing the right things. Why am I saying this? Can you talk African music? Top 3 nations and not mention Ghana?
Impossible.
There you go. How many countries are in Africa?
A lot.
54.
54, yes.
So, Ghanaians, what conversation do you think we should be having instead of we criticizing anything we are doing?
Do you think we are criticizing or we are trying to find ways to still stand out as a nation whilst embracing what we know comes from our roots?
Okay, there's one thing that I learned. Until you appreciate what you have, right, you can never achieve the next one.
Do you think Ghanaians we are less appreciative of our roots when it comes to Highlife music?
It's because of the kind of reaction we are giving to Afrobeat. Instead of celebrating it, we are seeing it as a hindrance. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because like I've had so many conversations where we trying to pitch it against Afrobeat and be like, no. It's very, very, very wrong for creativity. It's supposed to be an addition.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because our Highlife music migrated from Highlife to hip life sometime.
Yes.
And we embraced it. You see, Basi and to Highlife naturally. We added it to it. So, and I'm doing the same coin.
Let me come from this angle. Let me come from this angle. I think, as part of the audience, we have a feel, say, when something has been taken from your home,
right,
and it has been polished in a manner that you didn't create it. Good. I say we felt some type of way.
No, we should rather appreciate it. And then anyame be shira. So what else?
Matthias.
So we hunu senka ubetimi de free ha. Akoha. And no be afar ne raw no. Onna odi free ha akoha.
Yeah.
Inti sa wo appreciate ya wo na ye wo dia no. E bia wo so betimi move no from baby a wo de kwakoduru no. Anso kwakoduru baby for. That is how come. But say one appreciate na ye wo say a problem and yet you can never understand how it got there.
Right.
Because you never appreciated it. Instead of us Ghanaians talking the way, the way we are talking, we should rather be celebrating the fact that it has been like it evolved to a manner that it was so appeal. No?
Right.
And that is how come we all can benefit from it.
So there should be more appreciation
to
every single journal that is going to emerge from our roots.
Exactly.
And embrace it enough.
Ghanaian new artists, one person won't hear Afrobeat. No. Yes, they should do Afrobeat.
Continue doing that.
Yes, those who want to do Highlife to and move it to another. Yes, we should continue doing Highlife music. It's music and it's supposed to be developed. Minyanka bobo krano, yebetimi river, minyanka palogo, yebetimi, minyanka damba. Do you understand what I'm saying? We have kete. Yanyum kete.
Yes.
Imagine that it has become a rhythm. Everybody wants to dance that. Like Senkabede.
Yes.
So it is music and rhythm. And as creatives, I think we rather need to celebrate than to criticize.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes absolute sense. Aside criticizing, what do you think needs to change in the music industry and that of the audience in order to push our music out there? Whether it is the Afrobeats, whether it is the Highlife, whether it's the hip life. What do you think that we need to do to make it excel more and sell Ghanaians out there as well?
Yeah. You know, it's simple. It's all the mindset. The mindset needs to change. Once I will say, 54 nations in Africa.
Right.
You boom entertainment and music near Katrea. Intimi boy Ghana.
Sure.
That should be our leverage.
Okay.
Now, Abanisano. I was seeing in Ghana for a adjunct say, so what is a Ghana artist be P or have a beer? say TB, say me to ticket ni bi na me koko support Ghana music.
Right.
That's supposed to be the mindset. And yes, the mindset is oh me kwama, oh me come me na me go to me 20 euro and I mean go to me 25 euro to go meet me there, say meet me there. We need to start to sensitize ourselves, say it is a contribution to our culture and projecting our culture to the world.
Right.
So it is a purchase a ticket a Ghanaian artist be and as Ghanaian event be as ya. O mentality ni say o koton wo culture naturally we are seeing nara. Say be ya udru baby now the Ghana passport. Yeah, proud because say the Ghana passport to immigration officer anymore. Ohu Ghana enye country a onim no. And it's because of so many things like football, like our entertainment, like what you say. And you must say, puts us out there. Right. You sensitize you as Ghanaians say we are. Afraid you will feel now be budget more. Making sure say 80% of your life no. Opposite will take Ghana job. 20% na kano. Now the opposite will the TBI. Now the T. Let's all see it as a duty to our nation. Right. And a duty to our entertainment. Right. That's where it starts from. It started, now the demand of our music be rising. A rising, I investor beyond so our share numbers no. Who say and we won't tea or money pa any side ya mammy for music and concoction artists in the moon. Say be ya or be producing more. Say be ya a bit me a man sikase ewa snaffedia your entertainment expanded. Right. So what I say? Yeah. So we should think about the expansion of our market.
Okay. Beautiful.
What you say?
Yes.
As it is right now, it is 30 million people who owes it as a duty to expand that market to the whole world. So Nigeria, for your example, they've done remarkably well by knowing their numbers and knowing what it represents.
Right.
Because we are almost 300 million people. What is the United States of America?
Very true.
So what is
almost like a bigger state in there.
Beautiful. Inti se ushemua sa we are artists. Na upromote wo Nigeria alone. You should be fine. True. Because you are talking about up to about almost 300 million people.
Yes.
Direct market.
Yes.
But maybe direct market, yeah, 1/10 of that.
So if you are actually rocking shoulders with them, then it means you are doing something extra.
Very, very good. And we must rather be learning more from them. Intina me bomb close by me born in our basso. They should keep that relationship going on. They should make sure they learn all the tips and tricks. All the tricks and all the
beautiful.
Rather than we talking some way about it. When would they ever change? We rather need to be patting ourselves on the shoulder and saying, hey, we've done so well rubbing shoulders with people. We are 10 times our size.
I think you've said it all.
Yeah.
I think you've said it all. And that's really great. I believe they will definitely learn something from that. Putting yourself out there obviously comes with image.
Right.
And that is something you've maintained for a very long time in the industry. What is that right thing that you've been doing to keep up with that image? Because it's been a long run.
We're still counting. Yeah. Yes. Make us a baby demon. They have that longevity. So what is it? Yeah. So Ohinibaki see that one.
Right.
It's rocky. Kadilumba that rocky. Kojenchi is still rocky. Yeah. And Nanamachi today is still rocky.
Yes.
So what is it? And me and Kasami Papa Thomas that say I was on stage.
Right.
And so, like I said, it's the culture of Highlife music. Highlife music comes with the imagery, comes with the culture and representing the culture of Highlife very well.
Yes.
And to me, like I say, Monsieur Free and Peninfono and how they carry themselves and how they put themselves out there.
Right.
That's the first one. Then again, so I stay true to myself.
Okay.
And true to the culture and true to whatever I represent. So I believe saying so.
And keeping up with such an image, I mean, it's remarkable. Let's talk about music.
Right.
We'll be talking about new music, I mean. Do you have any new music coming up?
Yeah, we have some more new music coming. I think we need to actually sensitize the people about more of our new music. We have a new album out there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. We have a new album, Famisa, the Famisa album.
Right.
Yeah, it's out there in every, download stores.
Right.
And, Konaka checking it out. It's 14-track album.
Okay.
14 tracks.
Solid.
It's in there.
Definitely.
Solid Famisa album. Just enjoy it and tell me what you think about it. But then the good thing is, you're releasing a couple of months ago.
Okay.
My imagine say almost every year, I'm gonna release something. So by all means, end of this year, you'll be releasing something new for the fans.
Okay, that's beautiful. Expect nothing but the best of good music from KK himself. I mean, Famisa is out there. I'm going to put a link in the description. Go check it out. And trust me, it's been a beautiful conversation with him. His performance was amazing. I'm going to leave the link to his performance in the description box as well. Go check it out. Let us know what you guys think.
Right.
Big man,
Bros,
it was nice having you on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming through.
God bless.
All right. So yes, we come to the end of today's podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. The name is Taifaba. And today I'm here with your man himself, Kwabena Kwabena. And we are out of the Chuemi. All right, boss.
Bro,
it was amazing. Great conversation.
Nice convo.
Thank you so much.